this time I thought I'd make a video about some basic tips and tricks for beginners and casual players. Actually, I consider myself as a casual gamer, even though I have been playing from the start. I have never done a trial before, for example. I'll tell you about dealing damage and how you can make it a bit more better and efficient. Also, I'll tell you about making some money on a basic level. Lastly, I'm going to tell you a bit about crafting and why you should start doing it immediately. These all are in a basic level, so if you're a hardcore gamer or grinder, my tips are probably not for you. But I hope these tips will make your gaming experience a bit more enjoyable. Okay, next thing I'll tell you is a couple words about dealing damage. Firstly, make sure you have at least some sort of rotation. That means your skill bar should have one main damage skill, one damage over time skill and one execute. Execute is the range. It depends when the enemy has 50% or below health, then that is called execute range. Some skills starts from 30 or 25%. They deal huge amount of damage on the execute range. So you start spamming execute on the execute range. You don't just smash buttons in random order. You might have been heard about light attack weaving. That means that every time you use a skill, you hit a light attack in between those skills. Overland is actually pretty easy, so you can be picky and select skills you like. You'll still make enough damage. Just keep in mind those skill types I said earlier. Okay, let's take a look about my skills. This is my main attack skill. This does nice damage and it reduces their physical resistance. It's nice skill to have. This is my execute skill, and this deals 300% more damage to enemies that are below 25% health in the execute range. This is just a passive for more critical. This is my main AoE, and it gives a major brutality. And this is a must for Nightblade. This gives a bit more passive when this is up. It gives me more critical damage, and when I have done 5 light or heavy attacks, this deals a huge damage. So this is my main attack skills. And my back bar, there is the poison injection. That is a damage over time skill. And I actually have, let's see here, I have, well, this is more a proc skill, but I do have Viper set. So every time I deal damage with a melee attack, I deal poison damage over 4 seconds. So this is kind of my damage over time skill, so I don't have to slot it in my main DPS bar. Alright, I'll demonstrate you first just a random button smashing, and then I'll show you my rotation. Alright, let's start. I'll just keep spamming everything. I just don't know what I'm just spamming. Just doing something. Alright, let's see the results. I actually hit another target dummy too, so it actually might get a bit bonus from there. So it says 15,000 DPS. So not actually not actually bad. Actually, was 16,000 because it took the another target skeleton. So I probably need to adjust them. But anyway, that was just a button smashing, and of course this will drop the longer I'll just spam them and run out of stamina. Next thing I'll do my normal rotation, and let's see if that's any better. Alright, I'll start myself up. Alright, let's start. Now notice I'll hit every time I do damage. I'll hit light attack heals. I usually execute range, so now I start spamming execute skill. Alright, let's see. Now my DPS is going to drop because I hit another target skeleton, so it's still in the still counting. But let's see. It says that it's 23. Okay, 23. So there you see the difference. Even though I ran out of stamina, and this was far from perfect pars. But anyway, you'll see the difference when you know what you do and you have some sort of rotation. Stealing is a good way to make money. Even the basic stuff is worth of 40 gold. Green stuff sells for 100 gold and blue stuff sells for 250 gold. You can actually make a couple thousand gold in just about 5 minutes. If you have Orsinium DLC, the Scarp Keep is place to be, or place to rob in this case. It has a lot of cupboards, trunks, etc. to rob. Just sell them to fences and make a profit. Alright, now I'll show you some of my sales so you can see what is worth farming for and what is not. I usually farm those potent Nurcruxes during quieter times. They can be found in Cracklorn and they drop pretty rarely. Another good thing to sell is cornflower, or actually many of those alchemical thingies. Flowers, mushrooms, well, not mushrooms, but cornflower, why not columbine, they sell nicely. Also, if you have access to jewel crafting, this is pretty pain in the ass to come by, but once you get them, it's actually pretty nice money. mostly what I sell is those cornflowers and potent nurkrocks. They are what I make my money. You can actually find those cornflowers and actually pretty much anything you can find in those starter zones. For example, Kenarch's Roost is full of different nodes, and you just you just run anywhere and you probably see a resource node. So farm there for an hour and you have full stack of pretty much everything. Alright, next I'll talk to you about crafting and why you should start doing it. First and most important is that it takes a lot of time. It still takes 21 days to research 9th trade with fully leveled crafter. Of course, if you have access to instant crafting research scrolls or you have money to buy them, that is not that much of an issue, although it's still it is still painfully slow. You need 9 trades to be able to craft the top tier gears. Also, you can make some money with fully leveled crafter. People pays nice coin for 9 trade gear. And the better you are with crafting and more styles and trades you know, the better chances you have to get master bridge from the daily bridge. Doing master bridge gives you access to craft special furnitures that will sell at high price. So this is more or less also linked to making money. My advice is that you start deconstructing every gear you get that you don't use. Don't sell them because you don't get that much money from them, but you can get some upgrading materials and some basic level materials. Just deconstruct them. You'll see you can get those upgrading materials back. Once you have enough that you don't use, they can be sold. When you are on the maximum level, I suggest you don't deconstruct the rarest or the best set gears that can be found overland. They can be worth of a lot of money. So if you get good set that is purple and have a good trait like divines or infused, don't deconstruct them. They can be valuable. For example, I have some rarer stuff that I will not deconstruct, but I tend to keep to myself. For example, this, I don't know how valuable they are, but they are not bound, and this Spriggan necklace, this should be worth a lot of money. So I keep them to myself, and I really don't want to deconstruct them because I can make a lot of money out of them. Alright, I hope this was helpful and you learned something new. Maybe you now do better damage, maybe you start deconstructing stuff, maybe you make more money, maybe you are richer now, or even the richest person in Tamriel. Anyway, thank you for watching this video and hope this helps.